leg of an exciting three-part series featuring the best volleyball players in Singapore. This is Dennis Jansen, head coach of the Singapore men's and women's indoor national teams, and with me is Kenneth Wong, referee who actually later today will be officiating the women's championship match. Kenneth.
Thank you, Dennis. It's really a pleasure to be here today. I was just sharing with you just now earlier. It's really exciting to be one of the first few commentators for a volleyball game coming from the volleyball people themselves.
Well, I tell you, for the first time, we're actually streaming these games live on HD with multiple cameras. Friends know, let them know that they can come watch the best volleyball in Singapore live on HD. Today is Championship Sunday, and we have 4 matches lined up. This very first match is a third-place match between ORD and MMC. Both lost heartbreakers yesterday. It was exciting volleyball. ORD lost to Spico in a long 5-set match. ORD taking a 2-0 lead, 25-23, 29-27, and then Spico coming back and winning 25-22, 25-23, and 15-10. MMC lost to Volley Sports, coming out strong at first with a 25-19 win, and then losing the next 3 to Volley Sport, 25-21, 25-22, and 32-30.
Okay, they're introducing the officials now. First referee is Mr. Lee Xiaoming, our ex-Vice President for Officials Development. The second referee is Mr. Tan Yingjie.
They are now introducing the starting lineups.
Mark Leong, number 4 from Team ORD. Teo Zihao, jersey number 5, current national team captain. Number 9, RJ, also currently from the national squad. Benjamin Chu, player number 7, a current beach volleyball national player. And the libero, number 10, Sikhin, who is also currently in the current national squad. Number 17, Kelvin from Malaysia. Number 6, I think he's from Malaysia. Xuan Chen, the left-hander, number 9. A middle player, number 11. Number 10, Rona from 2015 SEA Games squad. And libero is led by number 4, To Hong Ming.
Let's also make sure that we thank our sponsors, without whom this event would not be possible. We want to thank XS Energy Drink. I've had some last week and it is absolutely fantastic. We want to thank our title sponsor, Neo Group, who has supplied a lot of the food, and they again have just really been great supporters of volleyball here in Singapore. We are very appreciative of that. We also want to give a shout out to the live stream crew, One Place Sports, who have just been tremendous to work with and have really helped us upgrade this kind of event and promote volleyball here in Singapore. About ready for the first serve. What we have is in red is MMC, and in the black jerseys is ORD. Out of system, Teddy. Left side for the kill.
Great kill by Chiu.
MMC taking a quick 1-0 lead. This match is a 3 out of 5 set match. Each set is played to 25, win by 2. First, if it does go to a 5th set, the 5th and deciding set is a set to 15, again, win by 2.
Another good point spot by Ronald.
Both of these teams really lost heartbreakers yesterday, emotional matches, so we'll have to just see who has what left emotionally in the tank to be able to really compete for this third place position. Travis Patetti with the kill, cross court for OMC.
ORD.
ORD. OMG, ORD. Travis Ong back to serve for ORD. Out of system, left side. Handled by ORD. Set by Leong. Blocked by RJ and Mark Leong for ORD. We are tied at 2 early on in this set. Travis Ong again with the serve for ORD. Good strong serve, out of system. RJ ORD with the overpass kill.
We can see that today RJ is actually replacing Kingsley, who is missing from today's roster. RJ is playing the position of the opposite hitter, while Melvin Goh is coming in to replace RJ as the outside hitter.
Ong on the serve. Again. Attack error by MMC. They're really having a tough time handling Travis Ong's serve. And this game goes down to whoever can pass and serve the best typically will win. So MMC is going to have to respond. Travis Ong tips the top of the net for point.
With his typical float serve. But I've also seen Travis during this series. He has been doing a lot of jump serve, coach.
He has a lot. He has the ability to really bring a very strong power spin. Again, trouble with the serve, set to the right side. Touch out by number 6 from MMC.
Today MMC has opted to go with the setter King Zhi instead of the usual setter Daniel.
5-3, ORD in the lead. Perfect pass, ORD, left side. Quick attack. ORD unable to handle that. 5-4, ORD still in the lead. MMC serving. Perfect pass again by ORD. Quick attack. No good. Right side attack. Touch out. Off of RJ for ORD. We are tied at 5 apiece.
The point scored by Shinton, the left-hander.
Again, MMC back to serve. Long, deep serve. Perfect pass by ORD. Right side to Teddy. Handled by MMC. Off speed. Pancake by SK, the libero. MMC left side. Blocked. Covered. Again, left side, MMC. Handled by SK. Right side attack, kill by RJ for ORD. Great rally back and forth. Best rally of the match so far, just in the early going, just getting started.
Excellent counter attack by ORD.
This is the men's third place match. Teddy Teo on the serve. Again, MMC struggling on the pass. Left side attack by the left-hander goes wide. Teddy Teo again getting ready to serve. Good strong float. Perfect serve pass. Quick attack blocked by ORD.
There was a block by Mark Leong.
Again, Teddy on the serve. Right side attack. Block again. Covered. Right side again. Trying to avoid the block. The attack goes wide. 9-5 ORD.
Mark Leong has been impressive throughout the series with his block ability.
You know, he is not the tallest player in the world, but I'll tell you, he just knows how to score and just make
He reads the game pretty well.
Yes,
Yeah.
he does. He knows the game well. He's actually a national team assistant coach, and so he brings that knowledge to us as well as we train.
A quick spike by number 9, Shinton, to bring MMC to 6-9, trailing.
MMC serving. Trouble on the pass. ORD just pushes it over, left side, right side. Oh. Again, attack error by MMC. They set that 2-ball high in the middle, 1 blocker up, and should actually have been a good opportunity to score, but hit the ball out of bounds. Mark Leong on the serve. Right side attack. Touch out by MMC. Point MMC.
Both sides seems to be struggling a little bit with the serve reception. Both teams are unable to make fast plays.
Perfect pass.
Combination.
Melvin just has to push it over. Left side. On the off-speed attack by MMC, the ball catches the antenna, which is out of bounds. Point, ORD. A lot of mistakes being made by MMC, giving a lot of easy points to ORD. If they would clean that up, this could be a very close match.
Yeah, definitely. They need to get their fast plays, which they are typically known for.
RJ with the power spin into the net. He has struggled with consistency with that particular serve. I know he works in practice with our national team on that as well. When he gets it going, he can really have an impact on a match. But if you miss a lot, it also creates a lot of advantage for the other team. Quick attack, Ben Chu, ORD. That was a no-doubter.
Yeah. Ben Chu is currently playing for the beach volleyball national team, but for the local competitions, he's still very actively involved in indoor.
Melvin Go on the serve. Perfect pass by MMC. Miss hit. Left side, Teddy. Also a miss hit. Point MMC.
A rare mistake by Teddy. He's usually pretty consistent.
Yes, he is one of our most consistent players on the national team and does a really good job. Has the ability to play against much taller players. MMC back to serve.
Service by Xiang Kai.
Perfect pass by Melvin. Pipe attack by RJ. A pipe attack is a back row attack right down the middle of the court. The term internationally is pipe. And it's like right down the pipe. And that one was good.
Locally, we like to call that just backcourt attack.
Backcourt attack.
But very nicely executed by RJ.
Left side by MMC. Easy point, tip over the block, no reaction from ORG.
So with the absence of a good serve reception, number 17, Kelvin, is actually hitting the ball from the position number 4. Jump serve by Rona.
Mark Leong with the quick attack. Again, just very quiet, efficient, just a player who knows how to score and knows how to play this game.
Yeah, he's an efficient player. He doesn't necessarily score big, but he scores. He gets the team the points.
He had double-figure kills yesterday, very quietly through the middle, very efficiently.
And a good blocker as well.
Yes, he is. MMC giving free ball. Quick attack.
Combination play.
Combination play to RJ. Point. ORD.
Seems like ORD is more settled with their reception, whether it be first ball or counter attack. That's why all the combination plays are coming out.
Yeah, we have now had a timeout by MMC. Kenneth, what do you think on this as we just get this match started? What do you see are the differences? Why is ORD ahead right now, and why is MMC seeming to struggle?
ORD seems to be managing a bit better in terms of their serve reception. I think in terms of confidence level, MMC may be a little bit too worried about the strong attacks put up by ORD. I mean, as you can see, I think if I'm not wrong, in preliminaries they did play each other, and it was a clear wins for ORD. So
Yes.
it's kind of a bit of a psychological warfare with advantage with ORD against MMC.
I think you're absolutely right. I think a lot of this match is going to be determined just in terms of the psychology of it. ORD is very familiar with playing with each other. We practice with most of these guys 3 days a week, 3 nights a week, and so I'm seeing actually some of our national team offense being played out. And I don't know if the blocking schemes of MMC can really handle that. Travis Ong on the serve. Trouble. Right side attack, MMC.
Again, we are seeing Kelvin, who is the middle player, hitting from the position too. Yeah.
So and he hit it hard.
Yeah, he hit it hard.
And got the touch out that landed somewhere close to the stands.
They are lucky. They are not managing their fast plays, but they're hitting all right from the outside.
Good pass, Melvin Go, right side. Teddy on the touch, going for the touch out, misses. Out of bounds. Oh, I take that back. He does catch block. 16-11. ORD in the lead. Teddy back to serve. Poor pass. Attack out of bounds. You know, most of MMC's attacks have to come from some kind of out-of-system set, which really makes it difficult to have an opportunity to score points.
Yeah, every time there will be at least 2-3 blockers waiting for the outside hitter. Yeah. Out of system.
Again, out of system. Just trying to manage it. Almost not well handled, but ORD does manage to get an attack. Left side, right side. Touch out off the block by the right side player, by the opposite player. I know that's a term that usually in Singapore I have heard the term subset for that right side player. That is a reflection of how the game used to be played. That used to be if the setter had to take first ball, it was the right side player, the subset, who would then step in to set the ball to the attacker. That is no longer the case in most volleyball all around the world. That is the job of the libero. And so the term subset, to call that player a subset, actually is not accurate anymore the way the game is being played.
Locally in schools, we do see increasing number of schools that's adopting the modern game, modern way of playing, using the libero as to set the ball if the setter receives. But there's still some schools which are still really traditional in terms of their training culture, training concept. They are still using the outside hitter as the second setter.
Okay, again, pass off the net, right side attack, off the block, handled by ORD. Quick attack, right side. There is a net violation. RJ had hit the ball out and was actually quite emotional about it, but a net violation gives the point to ORD.
This point, Wei Zhi has came in to serve.
Stuff, left side by RJ and Ben Chu. 2012. ORD. Controlling play.
Wei Zhi on serve again. He's being substituted in to beef up the defense.
Serve goes long. He is probably not that used to serving. He was a libero on the 2015 SEA Games team. And of course, international rules, the libero does not serve.
I understand in US, the system is slightly different.
Yes, it is. The libero is allowed to serve in the US in the NCAA play and in all the high school play. They are allowed to serve.
Shenzhen setting.
Block handled. Touch out on a joust by Melvin Go. Nice, smart, veteran play by him. 21
13.
13. ORD. RJ back to serve that big power spin again. Let's see if he gets it in. And he does. Left side attack. Stuff covered by MMC. Bad pass puts the ball up on the net, resulting in a point for ORD.
Yeah. RJ's jump serve today seems to be lacking in terms of speed. I've seen him search much better, much faster. Yeah.
He might be trying to just make sure he gets it in.
Yeah. Good serve.
Good serve.
Another
Ace.
point. Yeah.
He is right now, again, working in practice on that serve. His error rate was much too high to be helpful for the national team, and so he has learned that if he takes a little bit of speed off, is more consistent, and then if he puts a little bit of a side cut on it, it's just as effective, but more of a percentage play. Miscommunication by ORD. Right side attack. Handled by ORD. Teddy managing the ball out of the back row. Right side attack again to the left-hander. Off hands. Run down by Travis. Long by RJ. On the transition. 23-14 ORD in the lead, set one.
Serve. Yeah, I also heard that we incorporate sports science knowledge, including video analysis, to make sure we can improve his jump serve.
Yes, we did.
Fantastic support from Sports Singapore.
Okay, slide attack by Ben Chu. A slide attack is a 1-foot attack that typically is behind the setter and very difficult to line a block up on, and executed perfectly by ORD. 24-14, looking at set point to win set number one. Melvin Go in back, serving. Serve on its way. Poor pass by MMC. Into the net.
Mistake.
First set. ORD 25-14. Well, Kenneth, again, thoughts first set?
Like just now, I think MMC is really struggling with their first serve. We are not seeing any fast plays, which they are typically known for. They usually like to play fast plays, including the what we call the double tempo plays. We are not seeing any of that. Even Kelvin, the quicker, are hitting from the outside. Maybe, I'm not sure, maybe a change of setter would bring them better luck for the second set. What do you think, Dennis?
You know, it might be able to change the setter who can maybe get to those out-of-system balls, but really, this match could be over very quickly if MMC does not begin to pass the ball much better than they are. Their attackers are almost never able to really get a good, solid point scoring opportunity.
In terms of strategy, I believe this team is pretty young. They are actually very much advised by player number 7, who is on the bench. He's Francis Ng. He's one of the legendary players in Singapore. He's one of the few bronze medalists for volleyball in Singapore, number 7. So in terms of strategy, in terms of advice, he has been somewhat like a coach, player coach for MMC. Well,
let's just know that for them to even get into the third place match is quite an accomplishment. Clearly, they have played some very, very good volleyball to get here, because there are a lot of volleyball teams right now who are done. They're finished. They did not get through Series 1, or they did not qualify in their play from Series 2 to make it into this third place match. So MMC is a very strong team who's now running up against a lot of national team level experience from ORD. Travis Ong on the serve for ORD, opening up set 2 of this third place match.
It seems like MMC made some changes. I see Daniel coming in, but he seems to be playing the role of the opposite hitter.
Again, difficult pass. Blocked back by ORD. ORD now on the counterattack. Set. Melvin Go. RJ. Kill. Out of the right side.
It seems like MMC is deploying the double setter format. I'm not sure. I'm seeing Daniel still doing serve reception, but just now he was trying to set. So we shall see. Maybe this strategy is trying to overturn the one set down.
They might be trying to get an additional attacker in by running, a 6-2. Quick attack is good by MMC.
So finally, we see the quick attack by MMC, which they are known for, and that gets them quick points. Yeah.
Well, the only way to run a quick attack is if the pass is up near the net in a perfect position, and it has not been the case very much. Poor pass on the part of ORD. Miscommunication, 4 touches.
Yeah. A rare setting mistake by player number 6, King Zhi.
Both teams seem to be just a little bit emotionally flat. Left side attack, stuffed one-on-one by RJ for ORD.
In our opinion, it is just a little bit weird. It's very rare to see number 18, Daniel, playing as an opposite hitter.
Service mistake by Teddy from ORD. ORD leading early second set, 3-2.
So we also see player number 3, Jordan, coming into this lineup for this set.
MMC on the serve. Quick attack by Mark Leone into the net. A rare mistake by him. He is very, very consistent and steady. So they're talking it over, and hopefully they have figured out a solution. MMC again on the serve. Poor pass. Melvin on the attack. Jordan Wong with the kill in the middle.
Nice kill, but I'm still puzzled with the kind of formation that they have. Jordan, who is typically an outside hitter, is now playing middle.
Well, I'm sure with his height, he has played middle before, but on the national team, he is actually an outside hitter. He is 16 years old and stuffed by ORD. Again, Mark Leong and RJ for ORD on the stuff. They have really been able to control that left side attack. Seems like pretty much if they don't stuff it, they either touch it and control it, or they force an attack error. We are tied at 4 apiece.
Mark Leong serving.
Perfect pass, MMC. With the attack and kill. Right side attack. That's what perfect passing or good, strong, good passing will get you.
Chiyu, number 15, have been hitting well from the position 2.
It looks like ORD is perfect pass ORD. Quick attack Ben Chu. Handled by MMC. Right side attack. Getting the touch out. The right side attacker. Number 6 is, how do you pronounce that? That name? King Zi Chin. Okay.
Chiyu to serve.
Okay. I'll let you handle some of those names.
Another quick B attack by Benjamin Chu from position 4. Setters love to play this attack as long as the quicker they have good vertical jump. We love to play this kind of shoot sets.
And Travis Ong really likes to push tempo and loves to play fast, and doing a great job on the national team.
Great serve by RJ.
Left side attack, one-on-one block. MMC with the kill.
Nice counter attack there by Rona. Daniel on serve.
Point ORD. They again tried that gap attack, or B attack as it's known here in Singapore. Almost didn't get a hand on it, but managed to get it actually down for a kill. Melvin Go on the serve. Left side attack. Off block. Point MMC.
Another point scored by Rona. 2 great attacks from position 4.
MMC now in the lead, 8-6 in this set 2. Jordan Wong back to serve for MMC.
Out of system.
Handled by RJ out of system. Jordan Wong out of system. Again, back row attack by RJ. On the floor, manages to freeze the defense for MMC.
When everybody is expecting him to make a big hit, he surprised everybody.
Yes, he does. He is known certainly for his ability to hit the ball hard.
Ben Chu on serve.
Perfect pass. MMC, right side attack. We have a net violation on ORD. 9-7 MMC.
Rona on serve now. Jump serve.
Left side attack. Teddy off hands. Point ORD. That is the kind of play that Teddy has really become very, very good at. He has the ability to find block, get touchouts, go off the top of hands, go off the side of hands. He can do it against players that are much, much taller than him. Travis Ong, serve, out of bounds. 10-8. MMC still in the lead. It looks like ORD has lost a little bit of intensity. I don't know, does it look like that to you, Kenneth?
Yeah, it seems like the momentum seems to be lost. It's not like the momentum that they have in set number 1.
Again, off block. MMC with the attack on the left side. ORD unable to come back up with the ball. 11-8. They have now stretched that lead out to 3 points. Left side attack. RJ, too hot to handle. Cross court. Point, ORD.
You have the blocking combination of Daniel and Kelvin. Just can't stop the spikes from RJ.
Teddy on the serve. Perfect pass. MMC. Off speed. Thrown out of bounds. Easy point for ORD.
There seems to be a miscommunication in terms of the ball being set. Who is going to spike?
Pulls him within. Teddy on serve. One down. Serve on its way. Again, perfect pass. Right side attack. Handled by ORD. Travis on the set. Cross court. SK on the set. Right side. Stuffed. RJ blocked out on that right side. MMC back to 12. 10 lead. Up by 2. A lot of very sloppy play. And some of that I think might have to do with just they are mentally a little tired from those emotional matches of last night.
Yeah, they played till like 8 plus. 8 p.m. the last match.
Oh, it was, it was very, very intense. 32-30 in the 4th. Melvin Go on the off speed finds floor for ORD. Right side attack. Block back. MMC to the left side, out of system. With the kill, Jordan Wong.
Jordan, despite playing an unfamiliar position, seems to be scoring pretty well.
He's just a very good player, and the exciting thing about him on the national team, he's only 16 years old.
Lots of potential.
I think he is going to become possibly one of the great all-time players if he continues to play this game. And he seems to love to play, and he just gets better every week. He is getting a little bit better and a little bit better. Cross-court kill by RJ. ORD back within 1, 13-12, trailing. RJ back for that power serve, power spin serve. Just long. 14-12. MMC on the serve.
Yeah. Coach mentioning about Jordan, I just spotted a dad in the stands.
Yes, Dad
Mr.
and
James,
Mom are, Dad
Mr.
and
James
Mom are
Wong,
in the stands. They are very faithful attenders. They, in fact, when the men's team went to the ABC Club Championships here just a few weeks ago in Taiwan, James and his wife, the mom and dad, were also there in attendance.
Fantastic parent
And
support.
just great fans, great supporters. It was just wonderful to see familiar faces in the stands. Ace, MMC, have now pulled out to a 4-point lead, 16-12, MMC in the lead. Perfect pass, quick attack, Ben. Set to the left side. Travis now on the set, quick attack, stuffed. Stuffed. Ben Chu on the quick attack is stuffed. ORD now trailing 17-12 to MMC. ORD with the timeout.
But definitely, with this lead 17-12, we see a lot more communication by the MMC players. Most of the noise that's coming from the court seems to be from the MMC team. On the other hand, ORD seems to be a lot more quiet. Like what you mentioned, Coach, maybe they're just a little bit tired from the hard-fought battle, which unfortunately they lost yesterday.
Yeah, that was a 5-setter. They had a 2-0 lead, and then every set was very, very close. 2-0 lead. They won the second set 29-27 to give them that 2-set lead, and then it just looked like Spiko began to just play a little bit harder, and ORD didn't have an answer. A lot of times just for the service of Spiko. Out of the timeout, Ben Chu on the slide, blocked. 18-12, MMC.
This particular ball was, I think it was set a little bit too far towards the antenna.
Well, yeah. I think it was a little bit low, and Ben tried to still hit it hard. It wasn't a ball that he could probably drive to the floor. Travis Ong on the dump. Good. He's very good at that little two-hand setter dump. It was effective yesterday whenever he tried it. And again, he gets the ball to go down now, 18-13. Melvin Go on the serve. Perfect pass. MMC, Jordan Wong on the attack. That is something you don't see very often. You do not see a floor-bound dump attack attempt by the libero, but SK, who I know works on that at the national team practice, gets one to go down. Yeah. I'm sure he's excited right now.
As per the rules, as long as the contact of the ball is below the net, there's a legal dump by the libero.
Yes, it is. As long as he stays underneath the top of the net, you are right. It is legal for him to do what he does. Stuff by ORD, making a comeback. Back within 3. Melvin Go on the serve. Perfect pass. MMC. Right side kill. 19-15. MMC. Jordan Wong back for the serve.
I have to say, as an official myself, sometimes it's not that easy to judge whether that ball coming from beyond the 3-meter line, whether it's above the net. Yeah, because our point of view is pretty different. It gives us the clear view of everything above the net. Things that's off the net, perception can be different.
MMC with a double sub coming in. Ben Chu coming off. Teddy Teo with the cross-court kill.
Yep, Wei Zi substituted Ben Chu to beef up the offense for this round.
Good serve. Good pass. Left side attack. Dug by ORD. Teddy with the kill. Up the line. Good transition. Now within 2, 19-17. You know, a comment on what you were just saying. From a coach's perspective, if it is close, if the libero is anywhere close to the level of the net, and we're not sure, the coach would certainly prefer that call not be made.
Yeah, but like I mentioned, sometimes it's a pretty tough call. Yeah.
It's a tough call.
Yeah,
so when in doubt, from a coach's perspective, don't.
Especially when that particular ball, I saw the libero with his hands fully extended and sidestepping the ball over. Great spike by Kelvin from position 4.
Yes. Right over the shorter blocker, Travis Ong, up the line. Great play.
Ronald on serve.
Power jump serve into the net by MMC.
Travis is serving.
Travis into the net, giving back the advantage. 21-18, getting late in this set too. ORD making uncharacteristic mistakes. MMC in control.
21-18.
Left side attack, hit out by, got the touch call. RJ got the touch call for ORD. Still trailing 21-19. Teddy Teo back to serve. Serve is good. Perfect pass. Attack in the middle. Kill.
A quick reaction by Kelvin and the net, taking a good initiative to dump the ball. Kelvin on serve.
22-19. MMC closing in on winning this second set. Poor pass by ORD. Right side attack. RJ getting the touch off the top of the MMC block. 22-20.
Ben Chu coming back in to beef up the blocking.
Mark Leon back to serve for ORD. Perfect pass again. Jordan Wong off the top of the block. Point MMC 23-20.
Coach, do you think we don't see as much energy and fire in the teams compared to last night?
No, it doesn't look like that to me at all. And I think the one that is able to muster some of that energy and fire. Attack is wide by
Melvin Go.
Melvin Go. Calling for the touch.
But we know that although they lost hard-fought semi-finals, all these teams are in top 4. They will actually get the chance to play in our upcoming Series 3, which is happening in the third quarter of the year.
Yes, it will be happening actually in July. And it will involve the top 4 teams as qualified from this tournament. And then it will be 4 teams being brought in internationally. So it will be an exciting international volleyball event here in Singapore, featuring the best players in Singapore and many of the top players in the region around Singapore, the Southeast Asian region.
Yeah, I really applaud this effort by the association in attempt to bring up the level of play in Singapore. I mean, it's rare that we are able to bring in such teams from overseas to compete with our local teams.
Short serve by MMC, picked up by ORD, and it looked like RJ had a kill off the block, but he has been called for a net violation, and that gives the set to MMC, 25-21.
Yeah, so the call from the official was before the ball landed, RJ made a line violation.
Oh, it's a line violation.
It's a line violation, or maybe he called a net touch. That was before the ball actually landed, so and hence the call.
Well, we are now tied at 1 set apiece, and I think your observation, Kenneth, was accurate in that it seems like neither team is playing with a lot of energy. Yesterday must have taken a lot out of each one of them. So it's going to be the team that is able to muster up that energy and get some focus that is probably going to end up winning this match.
Coach, maybe let's talk a little bit about if anyone is interested in in playing for clubs. What are some ways that who can they approach if they want to find clubs to play with?
I think I'm not as familiar with the club scene as I am with the national team scene, but with clubs, obviously, if a player begins to develop real strong interest and begins to develop, have a lot of success at the school level, they should definitely look into beginning to play with clubs. Get to know, come out to this kind of event, watch the different clubs play, see which clubs you might like to play for, and then approach the coach or approach a player on that team and just see where that takes you. That would probably be my best advice.
Maybe I can share a bit. I guess anyone who is keen, let's say after your high school, after university, where you no longer play with your school team, you want to play with a club, you can always approach Volleyball Association of Singapore, who will be able to link you up with clubs. Or, like what Coach mentioned, come and watch these high-level games, see the kind of clubs that we have playing in Singapore. You can always approach them, find them. They have a Facebook page, account, etc.
Yeah, a lot of the clubs are beginning to use social media, and which is a fantastic thing to do. We got a long rally going here. Overpass by ORD. Kill. MMC.
Yeah, in this third set, MMC has chosen to retain the format that the lineup that they used in second set, using Daniel still as standing in the opposite spiker position. Rona to serve.
Great pass by SK. Kill. Long. Call is long.
But the referee has called for a touch.
Called for a touch.
Yep.
Again, that is Teddy Teo with the touch out. That is one of the things that, like I've said, he is very, very good at.
I somehow feel that Teddy seems to a little bit quiet in terms of attacking. Probably not many balls going to him.
We got
a double
miscommunication. Double
on Daniel, number 18.
Yeah, two players bumped into each other. Kind of hard to set a ball when you got somebody bumping into you. Yeah. You know, with Teddy, I think we need to. Teddy, like a lot of players who play a lot of volleyball, sometimes develop a little bit of some knee pain or a little bit of a knee issue or something like that, and he is nursing a little bit of that right now. So he's probably trying to do his best without really irritating that knee. RJ on the left side, stuffed.
Yeah, stuffed blocked by
MMC.
Yeah.
Tight set. That was the big problem right there, and RJ just tried to blast through it, which is not going to work against most blocks. SK, great pass. Again, RJ again. Stuffed again. Tight set.
2 consecutive blocks by Kelvin at the net.
MMC up 4-2. We are tied in sets, 1 apiece. Again, SK, perfect pass. Teddy off the top of the block. Run down by MMC. Off speed. Picked up. RJ managing to get the ball over the net. MMC to the left side. Gets the touch out. Teddy almost for ORD was almost able to make a play to recover the touch out, but it just got away from him, and it is a point for MMC.
Substitution by MMC. Zhisheng, player number 1, coming in for Travis. They're just trying a change in momentum. Out of system.
RJ backside. Doug, high ball in the middle. Kill, MMC.
Seems like MMC, knowing that their fast attacks are not working, they're just going to play simple. They're just going to set from the middle, going from a low tempo and hit their lines.
And that high two set, as we call it, in the middle is a very difficult ball to actually defend. It's an easy ball to hit, and it's a tough ball to defend.
Yeah, in Singapore, we like to call that a medium height.
Medium height.
We like to call that medium height. Yeah, it's tough. Especially for spikers with very good vertical jump. It's easy to evade the blockers.
Okay, poor pass. Handled by ORD. Left side attack. RJ on the kill. Looked like a lift to me on second touch. No call. Doesn't matter. Third touch goes into the net. MMC still ahead. 6-4. Teddy Teo back to serve. Service on its way. Right side attack. Handled by ORD. Quick attack. Mark Leon. Off block kill. That's the Mark Leon we saw a lot yesterday.
Yeah, efficient spikes, not necessarily the hardest, efficient and scoring the points. Zhishen coming in seems to have slowed the play down a little bit, but it seems to have a little bit more consistency.
Poor pass by MMC. Big attack. Dug, but overpassed. Again, MMC on the attack. Tip attack. Going back and forth. Long rally. Nobody can really get a good swing on a ball. Hopefully, free ball. MMC left RJ with the attack. Long rally, just back and forth. Nobody able to get a real strong attack. Finally, MMC hard off the ORD block, out of bounds.
A point scored by Daniel, the setter actually, last time.
MMC's up 7-5.
Kelvin on serve.
Serve
is
goes
long.
It seems like we're just waiting for one of the teams to just finally take control of this match and go win it. It just seems like right now people are just kind of playing. They're not competing, they're playing. And, you know, there is a difference between just playing and actually competing.
Exact thoughts, coach. Yeah, I feel like both of them probably had a big battle last night, and they're just using the remaining energy to last through the match.
Yes, they are. I think they know they're qualified. Quick attack, Ben Chu, point, ORD. RJ for ORD, back for the big power serve. But you're right. Yeah, I think yesterday took a lot out of both of these teams. Attack, a service into the net.
But I guess that is something that our local teams need to get used to. I was told that regionally in Malaysia, in Indonesia, this kind of 2 weekends tournament is very common, where teams may play more than one match a day, even play more than one match a day. So I think our local teams really need to get used to this kind of rigor of playing a lot more often than they used to be.
Yeah. Melvin Go blocked on that, but you're right, Kenneth, you're absolutely right. I think that is service ace by MMC. It looked like a mental lapse with ORD. Gives an easy point to MMC. Second serve coming, Melvin Go. Ben Chu on the attack. MMC free ball. Middle attack, Jordan Wong. Handled by ORD. Again, pushed just back over. Jordan Wong on the attack through the middle. Sends it wide.
It was clear that he was trying to go for the block, but no success.
11-8, MMC still in the lead. Melvin Go with the serve. Teddy, cross court kill off the set from SK the libero.
Melvin Go on serve.
Again, SK with the dig. Set from RJ, left side, Teddy. Off block. That's 2 straight kills from Teddy on the left side.
Coach, I was just wondering, like the team yesterday, Spyco, and what MMC is playing today, they are really forgetting about their fast attack. Maybe that speaks a little bit about our serve reception standard in Singapore. Maybe it's just not good enough.
Well, I think it comes down to the kind of technique that is trained, and the one thing that is, I think, very, very important on good quality serve receive technique is keeping the motion, keeping the skill simple. You got to put hands in a position where they don't have to move very much when the serve is on its way. The ball moves a lot, and it is difficult to track that. You have to teach the vision. You have to teach passers what to look at. Ball coming off the server's hands, for example, is very, very important. And I don't know how much of that is taught. The other is quite simply getting down in what we call in the national team an athletic position, getting a wider base. And then when you move, you shuffle. You don't cross your feet. You don't step. You shuffle. And then having the hands open, platforms available, ready to go, as opposed to having hands maybe being held up in the air. This is it's a very difficult skill that we have to make the movements and the techniques as simple as possible. Those are my observations of Singapore volleyball in terms of passing technique.
Zhisheng serving.
Off speed, falls. 14-12
Soft
MMC.
hit, but a smart hit by
Yes, it
Kelvin.
was.
Yeah.
Very smart hit. Block was right there, nowhere to go. He gently pushes the ball into the top of the block. ORD not able to handle it. RJ blocked again, left side. He seems to be trying to hit the ball down, and he's not respecting the fact that there is a block there. And if he goes high and deep, he is very difficult to defend. But if he wants to hit it down, when you hit it hard, it goes to the floor hard off the hands of the blocker. Service error by MMC. Still leading, 15-13. We are tied with sets, one set apiece.
Teddy on serve.
Right side attack. Good block move. Off speed again, into the hands of the ORD block. ORD unable to get the ball up.
Kelvin on serve.
Left side, Melvin. Doug, MMC. Overpass handled by ORD. RJ on the broken play, blocked. 17-13, MMC beginning to pull away again in this third set. ORD on the timeout.
Yeah, MMC managed to disrupt ORD's momentum. ORD is struggling with their receiving. Most of the time, the setter, Zhisheng, was not able to make good, effective passes to the spikers. That's why you can see RJ is struggling to make even a good hit.
Yeah, well, I mean, when he is really elevating, and when he is swinging high and tries to hit deep into the court as opposed to trying to drive a ball down, he's a very, very difficult attacker to try to manage. But when he tries to hit it down, again, he hits it right down into a block, and if the block is there with any kind of hand penetration across the net, he's going to get blocked, and that's what we've been seeing. I can recall already being blocked 4 times, and in this match, he's been blocked 4 times. In each case, he's just trying to hit a ball down.
And especially when the awareness of him attacking is very high, the blockers are all waiting for him.
Yes, they are. Good point. Good stuff block by RJ.
Yeah.
Good one-on-one stuff block.
Substitution, Wei Zi coming in for Mark Leong, as usual. Just beefing up the backcourt, receiving more for ORD. Trailing 14-17.
Service is good. Poor pass. Still, right side attack goes down for a kill for MMC.
An emotional hit by Chiyu 15 from the right side. He feels he really needed a point.
That was a nice, high and deep attack. That's exactly how you attack the big blocks of ORD. Attack error this time by RJ, who's really, really struggling. That ball just didn't even clear the tape. It just went into the net.
Yeah, there's a few bad mistakes from RJ, I feel.
Yeah. Left side. Ben Chu. Hitting the ball long. ORD really struggling on this third place match right now.
Somehow I feel that ORD doesn't seems to be, they're just not focused. Nobody seems to be leading the team, leading the momentum, controlling the team at the moment. Yeah.
That's my observation as well. Setter with the two-hand dump, catching ORD flat-footed. Substitution, Travis Ong back in for ORD.
Travis has usually been playing the role of organizing the team, especially when he's a setter, so hopefully he gets things back in place. Quick attack.
MMC touching everything that ORD is trying to put up. Every attack, it seems like MMC is getting hands on that attack and controlling it. And ORD is just not handling a lot of the off-speed balls that MMC is throwing. Left side attack, Ben Chu. Again, touched, but dug back into the net. MMC unable to really pull it out and do anything with it. Point ORD.
But I guess sometimes it's also quite demanding on RJ. One set he's playing opposite heater, one set he's playing outside heater. It's just a little bit like Ancharpan from the Thailand women's national team, where she's always playing different position. She probably don't even have time to settle into one position.
Stuff on the out-of-system attack by ORD. Ben Chu and Travis Ong in on the block.
A nice block there.
Very nice block.
Second serve by RJ.
Can he consistently get this serve in enough for ORD to be able to make a comeback? Ben Chu on the quick attack after the overpass from MMC, unable to really handle RJ's power spin.
The contact by Ben Chu wasn't perfect, but thanks to his superior vertical leap, he managed to hit the ball down. Third serve by RJ.
Again, good serve, out of system. Jordan Wong with the attack through the middle, kill. Ends the run of ORD. 23-17, closing in on winning the second set to go up 2-1.
MMC has really been capitalizing the lack of blocking integrity of ORD team. Managed to hit a lot of medium height balls.
Attack air on the long gap set by ORD, giving MMC service to win set 3. Right side attack. Melvin Go. Off block. Keeps ORD alive in this third set. 24-18, down 6. Melvin with the serve for ORD. Right side attack. Jordan Wong handled. Pushed back over by ORD. Free ball. Jordan Wong again. Off the block for the set. 25-18. This set was pretty much all MMC. They now go up 2-1 over ORD in this third place match.
MMC's good old traditional attacks from position 3 seems to be giving ORD lots of issue.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they've really got it. They've simplified it. They are handling the ORD service much better now. Able to get better attacks. ORD is struggling a little bit more than they did at first with their passing, and they're not able to come up with the attacks either. Although I think again they've lost focus. Their attack is going right into the block of the MMC people, and MMC is they're coming out. They're blocking. They have pretty well shut down RJ, and he's a big part of the ORD attack.
It'll be interesting to see the lineup for the fourth set. Both teams have tried different lineups for the sets earlier, like Jordan coming in to play middle, RJ being substituted to opposite hitter. It'll be interesting to see a lineup for this set.
Yes, it will be. Let's give a shout out to our sponsors. the title sponsor for this fantastic event, Neo Group. We want to thank you for everything that you do, this Premier Cup Series 2. And XS Energy Drink. That's one of the best energy drinks I think a person could drink. And we also want to just thank the production crew here, One Play Sports. You guys have been fantastic to work with, and we are grateful for all that you have done to make this a quality event and be able to bring this to all the viewers. We've had the numbers from yesterday's viewership were absolutely fantastic, and everybody is very pleased, and we just hope that we even have more people watching today.
Yep. So if you are watching this live stream at home, outside, please please share the link. Get your friends to join us today. We have 3 more matches coming up after this.
MMC with a quick 2-0 lead in this 4th set. A lot of very sloppy play, ball around the net, nobody pulling the ball away from the nets, settling it so they can get an attack, and eventually somebody, in this case MMC, has the opportunity to score. We now have another violation, giving the point to MMC.
MMC has stuck with their lineup for set number 2 and 3. ORD have substituted Zhishen in as the opposite hitter.
Right side attack. Teddy stuffed. No, gets the touch out. Looks like the officials, there's a little bit of uncertainty. Linesman has called out. Up official is now agreeing.
Well, that was the right call. It just took a while longer.
Okay. I'm glad that they conferred with each other.
Yeah.
I think that's a sign of a good crew. Mishit by... We've got a net violation on ORD. That would have been their point because the right side attacker hit the ball out of bounds, actually hit it into Desmond, who is on the lines right now, one of our linesman officials, member of the VAS council.
Yeah.
And
Desmond is actually our vice president, our current vice president for officials development. Yeah. He's an indoor referee and also a beach referee as well. Yeah. So just for sharing, usually the first referee will look at the attacking side. The second referee will be the one in charge of catching any violation on the blocker side. So that particular call was made by the second referee.
Good high attack off hands by Jordan Wong, MMC. That is how you attack, going high off hands, going high and deep, and he is really making ORD pay for that.
Jordan has been enjoying hitting from that position.
Right side attack. Handled. MMC on the attack. Block back. ORD. Finally unable to handle that final scrambled touch. And point goes to ORD. MMC in the lead. 5-3. Leading 2-1 in this 3rd place match here at the Premier Cup Series 2. It is Sunday. It is Championship Sunday. Coming up later, we will have, after this match, the 3rd place match on the women's side.
Between Telok Blangah CSC and Singapore Poly. And after that match, we are going to have the first finals, women's finals, between Volley Sports and Team Go. Followed by the last match at 7 o'clock between Spyco and Volley Sports.
Again, Jordan Wong for MMC off that high set in the middle, going high and deep, scoring for MMC.
I guess MMC is telling us an advice. When things don't work, just keep to the same old traditional hits from the center. If it works, keep doing it.
Absolutely, yeah. If they're not going to stop it, why stop doing it? Great slide attack. Attack 1 foot behind the setter. Ben Chu from Travis Ong. Point ORD. That's how you run a nice slide attack.
His signature slide attack, actually.
Signature slide attack. That is becoming more and more popular on the men's game, actually. There was a long time where that slide attack was not a part of the men's game.
Coach, I think I think slightly differently. I think that slide attack for men's is only popular in Southeast Asia, because in European countries, no man plays slide attack.
Well, that is beginning to change, actually. That's an interesting thing.
Interesting,
Okay, that's an interesting perspective. I know I'm just speaking, I guess, from North American perspective and European perspective. You never, ever saw people hitting slides, the men hitting slides. The women hit them all the time. But you didn't see that, and you're now seeing in men's volleyball, both at the NCAA level in the United States, in the Canadian university level volleyball, which is high level volleyball, and you're also seeing national teams in Europe and in North America and in South America beginning to run the 1 foot takeoff, the 1 foot slides.
Interesting. Locally, we don't have many teams playing slide. In fact, like slides in our women's game locally is almost non-existent.
And that needs to change, because the women's game internationally, that is such a powerful attack and difficult to block.
Yeah.
Would any coaches listening, we would strongly encourage you to start teaching your girls and your guys how to hit slides.
There's this coach I know of. His name is Ping Zhao. He used to coach for Bukit Panjang Government High School. He's one of the coaches that I've seen that managed to make high school kids play slide attack. Not the strongest hit, but he managed to make those girls play slide attack. But I've not seen any of his teams playing slide attack now.
A lot of it has to do with how good the setter is. It doesn't have to be run fast like we're seeing Travis and Ben Chu running it. We can slow it way down and turn it into a much higher percentage play. That long, outside attack, off-speed attempt by Teddy, pushed out long. Again, ORD struggling.
Jump serve by Rona.
Out of system. MMC, high ball attack again. Not handled by ORD. Falling behind 11-5 in this fourth set. Currently behind 2-1 to MMC, who is just, I think what we're seeing is they've simplified the game and they are passing a ball pretty well, and they are keeping the pressure on ORD. Ace serve by MMC. Timeout, ORD.
Yeah, ORD really got to figure out what they're going to do to stop the attacks coming from position 3. ORD is just, lack of a better word, killing them from position 3.
Yes, they are. And right now, ORD is only getting one blocker up. If they could get at least a second blocker up there, they may have a chance to start controlling it. But the pin attackers, the two outside attackers, both on the right side and the left side for MMC, they are also people that you have to pay attention to. And ORD is not getting the pressure onto MMC to force passes and digs off the net. And so MMC just gets to set whoever they want. And it really puts tremendous pressure on that ORD defense.
Rona doing jump serve again.
Bad pass, ORD. Attacked by Teddy. Still comes out with the kill for ORD. It's important to come out of a timeout after you've been struggling and you call the timeout. It is important to come out of that timeout with something positive.
Yeah, you really break the momentum of the leading team.
Travis Ong, service into the net. That's something that we were commenting on the telecast yesterday. When your team makes a really good play and everybody's excited, the last thing you want to have happen is a missed serve, because that just seems to drain the emotion and the excitement right out of the team that just had excitement.
And what made it worse was it was a bad serve. It was not just a miss serve.
Yeah.
It was directly into the net. If it was a jump serve and it went long, that's a miss serve. Yeah.
Yes. Exactly.
Off the block of ORD.
Right side to Teddy. Doug, MMC. Left side, MMC. Dug by ORD. Battle left sides. This time it is ORD with the kill. Teddy Teo back to serve for ORD. MMC looking to wipe up sweat.
Coach, just now we were mentioning about receiving. I just want to share some of my observation. In Singapore, typically most of the players other than the setters actually adopts the receiving role. But I understand that like in internationals, in higher level games, it's usually the opposite, the outside hitters that's always playing the dominant role of receiving. Am I right to say that?
You're correct. It's the outside hitters who they're the ones that have to be primary passers with the libero, and against some of the big, powerful jump serves, like we saw number 13 from Spiko yesterday. You need to be able to step the opposite, or what has been known as the subset player. They need to become a very good passer as well against jump serves. And so you step in a fourth passer against the big international teams with those big, powerful serves.
Yeah, I think maybe like from advice from officials, sometimes you can leverage on the way you stand, the positioning that you stand. You can manipulate that such that your two outside hitters are always doing serve reception. I did see some teams like Diamond Griffins, DH Griffins. They actually utilize that a lot to their advantage, where the two outside hitters are always doing serve reception.
I think personally, I think that is the way to do it. So you always have three strong passers. The more people you have in a serve receive, the easier it is to find the weakest one and then go ahead and take advantage of that. Again, we see point MMC, the simple high set in the middle, that medium set in the middle, and ORD not able to handle it. Off hands, out of bounds.
Single blocker, medium set. The equation says it all.
Promptly puts the ball into the net. Exciting play, and then they take out the emotional advantage by putting a ball into the net.
MMC still leading 16-9.
ORD, Mark Leon, right back, ball into the net. So right now we have both teams seeming to struggle to get some kind of rhythm. Ben Chu on the quick attack. Perfect pass by ORD results in the point through the quick attack from Ben Chu. ORD still behind 16-10 in this fourth set, trailing 1-2 to MMC.
Wei Zhi, player number 2, coming in for Ben Chu. For Zhishen.
Perfect pass. High set in the middle. Jordan Wong, handled by ORD. Left side. Kill by RJ for ORD.
As long as ORD can get the counter attack game together, I think they should be catching up a lot more closer than what the score is now. MMC leading 16-11.
Perfect pass. MMC again. High ball. Jordan just pushes the ball off of the block. Good smart play by him. Gets the kill. 17-11 MMC with the serve. Closing in on winning this third place match here at the Neo Group Premier Cup Series 2 Championship Sunday. RJ with the kill, cross court, 17-12, trailing. Goes back to see if he can get a run with his power serve. Power spin. Tips it over the net for the point.
With a bit of luck.
A little bit of luck, that's right. You know, the worst thing that one would see, I'm not a real fan of that particular rule, but it is what it is. I have seen hard-fought matches, set 5, decided by that play right there. That's a shame. That's not a volleyball play.
Yeah, but I guess that they coming from the rules kind of view. I think they're trying to make the game a lot more competitive, where players are starting to hit a lot harder. That's why they allow this rule of for service, where the ball can contact the net and still land in the court. It's still a good play.
Right side attack. Off speed. Just an open hand throw. ORD unable to handle it. 18-13 MMC. Jordan Wong back to serve for MMC. Left side, Teddy, stuffed, covered. Free ball, MMC. High ball in the middle. Kill. Net violation on ORD. 19-13. MMC.
Yeah, ORD have been making far too many net violations. In their eager attempt to set up a good block, they're just making too many mistakes.
Jordan Wong with the serve long. 19-14. MMC getting ready to receive serve from ORD.
Melvin Goh coming in for Benchu.
Perfect pass, left side. Stuffed by ORD. Mark Leong and Travis Ong on the stuff.
Serving again, Melvin Goh.
Left side attack, off speed, picked up, RJ. Set. Teddy, cross court, catches court. Point, ORD. Draws within 3, 19-16.
These two serve managed to stop MMC from playing from position 3.
Poor pass again. Out of system. Ball hit out of bounds. 19-17. ORD back in it in this fourth set.
It was a great substitution by ORD, bringing in Melvin Goh, who managed 3 great service, disrupted the serve reception of MMC, who is unable to put up attacks from position 3. They can only manage attacks at position 4.
Yeah, the pass or the dig has to be in system for that medium set in the middle to be effective, to be able to be set. So that's a good point by you. ORD was able to put some pressure on. I think maybe as it became very clear that they might lose this match, maybe that sense of urgency has returned for ORD.
Yeah, trailing 17-19, it's not too late to catch up.
Oh no, they are back in it. They are psychologically back in it. And they come
Here
back.
comes the middle attack.
Yeah.
Managed by ORD.
Right side attack. RJ out of the back row, what we call a D set, which is back row out on the right side, off speed, gets it to fall, draws ORD within 1, 19-18. Melvin Goh still on the serve. Left side attack, Teddy. Out of bounds. Swinging for hands, misses just wide. 20-18, MMC now getting ready to serve. But ORD back in it, hoping to push this to a set 5.
Yeah, I'm finally hearing them cheering point after point.
Yeah, there's a little emotion there, and when they have that, actually, they are tough to handle. Perfect pass, left side, Teddy. Covered, right side, off speed. Left side attack. Teddy, left side, gets the kill again. ORD now again within 1, 2019.
Great set by Travis, killed by Teddy. Yeah.
Travis Ong back to serve. You know, he missed his last 2 serves, if I remember right. Gets it in, makes sure. Bad pass, free ball, ORD. Teddy gets the kill off hands. We are tied at 20 apiece.
Travis keeping it simple, setting to position 4. ORD, this team has been known for this clapping, cheering when they were in the early days where they were formed. That really got the team together. But I no longer see that clapping, cheering from ORD nowadays.
Well, maybe they have gotten a little complacent because they have been one of the dominating teams in the last few years.
It was very signature, that clapping movement, the entire thing is clapping. It was quite a sight. Bad reception by ORD.
2 straight mistakes.
Yep.
And they are now at trailing 22-20 and taking a timeout. They had drawn to a tie at 20 apiece with a great comeback, and now have just given up 2 easy points.
Yep.
They don't have a lot of room to
make errors.
Make errors anymore.
They already utilized their substitution. They don't have many people on the bench. The guys on court need to figure it out.
MMC 3 points away from winning this match.
So far, my take is MMC seems to be hungrier for this bronze medal.
Yes.
Coach, what do you think?
I think you're absolutely right. It looks to me like they are too, and they have essentially, because of that, it looks like that is primarily how they have been able to take the 2 sets that they currently have.
And they actually came back from being down during the first set. Yeah.
Right side, Teddy. Off block, signature Teddy Teo. Touch out. Right side, left side. He is one of the best, I think, in Southeast Asia right now at that particular kind of play. Bad pass. Right side. Great up by Melvin. RJ. Cross court, wide. 23-21. MMC celebrating that point.
It was a good set by Travis, but a rare mistake by RJ, I would say. Number 13, also Travis Lee from MMC coming in for the serve.
Yeah, he has just started playing the game at the club level, at a higher level, and he's really enjoying it. I talked to him the other day. RJ, cross court, kill. 23-22, still trailing by 1 on what possibly could be the winning set for MMC. Mark Leon back to serve for ORD. Perfect pass, right side. MMC gets it to
set point.
Gets it to go
It's
down.
a match point, yeah.
Set. It is match point. 24-22. MMC serving for the match. RJ off hands. Still alive. 24-23.
This serve will be crucial. MMC just need to manage a good first attack.
That is an outstanding swing by RJ. Here we are. Swinging for the match. And they hit it out. Jordan Wong hitting it long. There is a net call, or
I think
what are you seeing, Kenneth?
It was a touch out call by the
a
first
touch out.
referee.
I did not see a touch out.
Yeah.
Let's see what we see on the replay if we get a replay. That was a long ways from being touched by a blocker. Let's see what we have. There is no touch. There is no touch. He now makes the call for ORD. And we are tied at 24 apiece. Or did he call replay? Has he called? What has he called? Kenneth, you're the official. What's going on?
If he shouldn't have caught. I think based on the discussion with the second referee, if they call a reserve, the score remains. So I saw the hand signal by the official as a reserve, so it became a reserve. Yeah.
Captain Travis Ong really pleading his case right now, and I think he has a good case. That's just my observation.
So they have corrected it. The score is
and
24
the fans
apiece.
seem to like it. I think everyone saw what happened except maybe one person, and so we are tied at 24 apiece. Left side, RJ off the block, handled by MMC. Left side, Doug.
Nice one by Zisen.
RJ off speed. ORD to go ahead. Kill by RJ left side, 25-24.
Scoring the crucial point for ORD.
They have been trailing all set long, now looking to win set 4 and be able to take this into a set 5. Perfect pass. Middle set. Touch call. Jordan Wong. Great play. We are tied at 25 apiece. MMC on the serve.
Travis
I can
on
see
the front
Jordan
row.
Wong's dad, James,
Standing
standing. He's into this. Perfect pass. Left side, RJ buries it. Point, ORD, 26-25.
RJ have been crucial in clawing back the last few points for ORD, hitting several times successfully outside from position 4. Let's see whether he managed his serves well.
Just gets it in, out of system, right side, trouble. Ball hit into the net, point, ORD, they win set 4, 27-25, and we are going to a 5th set.
Coach, what do you think? And this kind of score, where leading 26-25, you have a player that typically do jump serve. What will your instructions for him be? Go for the win, go for the ace, or play it safe?
I think it depends on who that server is. If I'm looking at the young man, number 13 yesterday from Malaysia, who was so consistent, I would say go ahead and take a shot, take a rip at it. But if it is somebody, honestly, like RJ, I think RJ did exactly the right thing. He has been struggling with consistency. What you at least want to have opportunity to do is have a chance for your defense to play and to have a chance to play and win the point. Don't have to win points on aces. What he was able to do is get the serve in. Actually, MMC didn't really handle that 70% serve particularly well, and it results in the point. So they gave themselves a chance to win the point. You hit it out, you hit it in the net, you don't have a chance to win it. Okay, so I think MMC or ORD played that very, very well, and I think RJ played it really smart, gave his team a chance to win.
Oh, that's a great tip from coaching point of view, to get your player to manage the last ball, the last serve, play it safe, play it consistent, so that you give your defense a chance. Like what you mentioned, MMC actually didn't manage the ball well. That actually gave ORD a chance to win the set.
Now, going into this 5th set, I've got to think that both teams now are going to really be emotionally into this. It's short, it's only to 15, win by 2, and I think both teams, we saw here in the last part of set 4, both teams a lot of emotion, really focused and playing hard. And I think what we saw when ORD decided they don't want to lose, they began to really dominate the back half of this set.
Absolutely right. What we really saw during the 4th set was ORD started playing. They started cheering every point. They were really fired up. They were emotional. They were making big plays. And that was the difference in the 4th set.
Yes, that was. It really was. We saw RJ all of a sudden offensively come alive. We saw Teddy. We saw SK digging balls. We just saw the ORD team that we're used to seeing. Yes, they were. They were behind the entire time until 26-25. Left side, Teddy. Handled by MMC. Managed. Again, MMC. ORD on the attack. Teddy. Touch out, Teddy. Maybe that should become his nickname is Touch Out Teddy.
Touch out Teddy. A trademark hit by him.
Trademark.
Touching out off the MMC block. Travis to serve.
Travis floats it long, 1 apiece. He had taken a little something off of that, and I think it was just unfortunate that the float happened to float up rather than down or to the side. It happens. Poor pass sent by RJ, right side. Teddy blocked.
Combination of Kelvin and Chiyu at the front, position 4, stopping Teddy.
Good job. They had hands across the net, penetrated well, and Teddy hit it into those hands, and point MMC. Teddy again, right side. Up the line, handled by MMC. Attack air through the middle by MMC, and we are tied at 2 apiece.
Smart play by Teddy. After being blocked during the cross court in the earlier point, he decided to go for the line shot this time, effectively.
Teddy Teo on the serve. Perfect pass. Almost blocked, but kept alive. Oh, ball hits the top of the tape, rolls along the tape for several meters, and falls on the ORD side for point. MMC up 3-2. That's one of those aw shucks kind of plays. It does play a part. Yep. Rather be lucky than good sometimes. Yeah. Poor pass, ORD. Left side, RJ. Just out. 4-2. MMC pulling ahead on this 5th set to 15, win by 2.
I felt he was looking for the block.
I think he was too. Good idea by him.
Yeah.
Block was well formed. He just missed. Perfect pass. Left side, RJ. Blocked. Net violation called on MMC. That was a break for ORD.
Mark serving, ORD trailing 3-4.
High set in the middle. Jordan Wong off high hands. ORD unable to handle it. 5-3. Perfect pass, SK. RJ. Travis, RJ. RJ off hands, point. Now, the RJ we are seeing now is the RJ that we need to see a lot more of, or ORD. If you remember when he was blocked 4 times in a set,
Yep.
everything was hit down, everything
Into the net.
into the net. Yeah, he was not elevating, he wasn't competing.
Yeah, that's what we need typical outside hitters to be. Dare to go against the blockers, make the big hit, yet maintaining the aggressiveness.
Great up by SK. RJ on the swing, kill, left side.
It was the off the net hit, but managed well by RJ.
We now have another officials conversation. What is happening, Kenneth?
They were doing a position check just to make sure that the right server, but it's a technique that is used by teams to catch your breath.
Right side attack by MMC. Past the block and down. Still leading 6-5.
Smart play by the setter MMC when all eyes was on Ronner and Jordan. A quick back set to Daniel.
Perfect pass.
Slide
attack. Blocked. That is the second time this match they have blocked Ben Chu in that signature slide attack.
Yep.
They're so reliable for ORD. but
MMC blockers were
MMC
all eyes on him.
They are on it. They know the next option.
Out of system.
Left side, RJ. Pursuit play, free ball. ORD on the free ball play. Blocked. Jordan Wong on the block. 8-5 leading as the team switch sides.
Yeah, Jordan and Kingsley managed a great block on RJ, hence bringing the team to lead at 8-5.
That is an area of Jordan's game that has improved significantly. He has become on the national team a very, very good blocker. In fact, there are a couple times I have put him in matches when we're out internationally against some very, very good teams. I put him in to go block, and he has done a nice, solid job.
Yeah.
So we see that here.
Being a good blocker, you need strong hands, big hands, good timing, good anticipation as well.
He seems to athletically have all that.
Yeah. Daniel serving.
RJ, left side. Ben Chu, right side. Gets the kill. Cross court, 8-6. MMC still ahead. RJ back to serve.
Jump serve for RJ.
Let's see how aggressively he goes, trailing by 2. He makes sure they handle
He's
it.
playing it safe.
Perfect pass. And there's that medium set in the middle by MMC. Point, MMC.
No, that was a risk that RJ take. I mean, to play it safe.
I think it was a smart play by him,
Yeah.
yes. Jordan Wong back to serve. RJ on the pass. Teddy off hands.
Caught out by the official.
Apparently
The net
there was
contact the net.
no hand call. And ORD calling the timeout, trailing in this 5th and deciding set. 3rd place match, 10-6. Okay, if you are MMC, Kenneth, what are you talking about in that timeout?
While leading 10-6,
Yeah, you
I'll
are
probably be telling my players not to commit those mistakes like the service mistakes. We just have to watch our blocking since they are serving now. Those will be the key things. Their players, ORD spikers, seems to be on the low currently. So they just have to watch their blocking game a lot more closely to see what they set.
They are the ones serving, so they have probably are also talking about what possibly ORD is going to do offensively after this timeout.
Yep. Ben Chu, will he manage the slide attack? Teddy at position 4.
I don't think he's going to go slide from that position.
Ooh. 2 blockers on Ben Chu.
Yes, there was.
Good block by MMC.
Left side
Lorna
attack.
hitting.
High hands, kill. Coming out of the timeout, 11-6. MMC closing in on winning this 3rd place match
So
here
as
at
in
the Neo Group Premier Cup Series 2.
they are focusing a lot on the block. Yeah, see, even managing two blockers on Benjamin Chu just now.
Teddy off the block, kill.
But I have to say Teddy's swing seems a bit slow today. His spike swings, I kind of feel is a little bit slow, a little bit momentum, not really seeing the fast swings that he can manage.
Yeah. I'm wondering how much his leg hurts.
Yeah, you have a point. Yeah.
He is nursing a bit of a injured leg.
To play at this intensity, at this level for 2 days in a row,
Yes.
is no easy feat.
5 setters, 2 days in a row.
Big line shot, should set to position 4 for Kelvin to cue.
Great tempo on that set. Makes it very difficult for the ORD blockers to get there. That was a no-doubter. Well, he really got on that, drove it to the floor.
That set got to be really accurate. Yeah.
Yes, it does. The faster you go, the more precise you have to be. Teddy with the touch out. 12-7. MMC 3 points away.
The officials have caught for an out ball.
What?
Their decision was that the ball actually did not cross the net.
Oh, the ball was. You
Yeah,
can
so-
easily see that the ball hit the block.
It seems like
You can easily
a touch,
see the ball
yeah.
hand. Yeah, that's how they can miss that call.
Unfortunately, coach, we don't have the video
We
challenge
don't have
system
the
in
video
Singapore.
challenge.
Yeah. But maybe this video recording serves as a reflection for the officials after the game.
Yeah. Stuff covered. ORD still alive. And they managed to win the joust on the net. Staying alive, 13-8.
Yeah.
Travis Ong on the serve for ORD. They've got a lot of work to do now. It looks tough. It can happen, though. Out of
It
system
got to happen
pass.
soon.
Left
Teddy.
side, Teddy. Kill.
Yeah.
Still alive, 13-9. They have shown they have the ability to come back, but there's not a lot of margin for error right now.
Teddy seems to keep going for the line shots. I think what he's aiming towards the blocking angle of number 6, the setter from MMC,
Yeah,
who
I
is
think
shorter than Kelvin.
he's looking for the shorter setter, and he's also looking for touchouts. And he's usually pretty good at that. He's only, I think, gone wide once or twice this whole match. So he's very, very good at that. Like I said, he's become one of the better attackers in Southeast Asia at getting touchouts. He has learned, like when the national team, we were up in Thailand playing teams like Air Force and Diamond Foods. Very, very tall, experienced teams. Teddy, I can remember him against Air Force. Teddy just had tremendous success against their big, big blockers. They had blockers who were well over 200 cm, and Teddy was having great success. They couldn't handle him.
Yeah, that's definitely what we need of outside hitter. Yeah, strong, aggressive, hit off the block.
Perfect pass, MMC. Middle attack, stuffed.
Counter attack.
Teddy blocked. He swung high, but it went into the block and happened to find floor for MMC. And MMC is now looking at match point, 14-9.
There was a block managed by Kelvin, pushing the setter out all the way to the antenna so that he can manage a good block.
Teddy right side. Too tight to handle.
There was
Still
a quick,
alive. 14-10, trailing, but serving. Teddy back to serve now.
There was excellent resection from Teddy.
Yes. And that is the match. Left side attack goes down. MMC has defeated ORD for third place.
The match finished off by Daniel managing a spike from position 4. MMC really did come back after being down from the first set, coming out with an interesting lineup, coach, right?
Yes, they did. Yes, they did. And they were able to execute, and especially got off to a very good start and beat a very, very talented ORD team. You know, the good news for both of these teams is it's very, very likely that they will have qualified to get into the Series 3. The Neo Group Premier Cup Series 3 that we'll be looking at in July. That's the tournament that's bringing in 4 international teams as well as the top 4 teams in this tournament.
Yep.
So there's still a lot of volleyball to be played in this Premier Cup Series for these teams.
Yeah, I'm aware the association is doing all their best to get in strong teams from the region like Vietnam, Indonesia, Thailand. We're really looking forward to it because that really brings the whole level of volleyball in Singapore up to a new level.
Yes, it does. And I think that in the last year or so, at least while I have been here, I've been very pleased we have many, many new members of the council, VAS council, and they have worked very, very hard to support the indoor national teams. And I think we're beginning to see result in the region as well as just the level of play all around Singapore.
Yeah, amazing job by the new Exco committee. Most of just to share a little bit, the association is made up by just a few full timers. I think there was only three to four full timers, but the rest are a lot volunteers. They are volleyball enthusiasts. They're just helping out the association, trying to bring up the center of volleyball in Singapore. So if you are keen to actually help out in the volleyball fraternity, feel free to log into VAS, Volleyball Association of Singapore. Feel free to log into their website, check out what they have to offer, like the referee courses, the coaching courses. Maybe you even want to join as a volunteer, you can join. Together we can bring the volleyball standard to a higher level. Great job by the association doing this series competition.
Well, we want to thank everyone for listening, and we want to invite you in just a few minutes to come back. The women's third place team match is taking place now between TBC and Singapore Poly. They are changing the height of the net to the women's height, and they will go through some warm-up, and very soon we will be back on air to bring you that third place match. Kenneth, it's been a joy to work with you, and I hope we get to do this again sometime. To everyone out there, thank you again very much, and we will be back very, very soon.
Thank you. See you.